Synthetic biology is a groundbreaking field that merges biology, engineering, and computer science to design and construct new biological parts, devices, and even entire organisms. Unlike traditional genetic engineering, which modifies existing life forms, synthetic biology often starts from scratch, building life with custom-designed DNA. This approach allows scientists to create organisms with entirely new functions, tailored for specific purposes. The possibilities are vast, from producing medicines more efficiently to cleaning up environmental pollution. As we embark on this journey, let's explore how synthetic organisms are created and why this field is revolutionizing our understanding of life itself. The heart of synthetic biology lies the DNA molecule, the blueprint for all living things. Scientists use their understanding of DNA to design new genetic sequences that can instruct cells to perform novel tasks. By assembling these sequences, researchers can create entirely new genes, pathways, or even synthetic chromosomes. This process is akin to programming a computer, but instead of code, the language is genetic. The ability to write and rewrite the code of life opens up endless possibilities, from creating bacteria that produce biofuels to engineering yeast that can synthesize rare pharmaceuticals. The process of creating synthetic organisms begins with designing DNA sequences on computers. Using advanced software, scientists can model how different genes will interact and predict the behavior of the resulting organism. This digital design phase is crucial, as it allows for the testing of countless genetic combinations before any actual DNA is synthesized. By simulating biological systems, researchers can optimize their designs for efficiency, safety, and effectiveness, reducing the risks associated with trial-and-error experimentation in the lab. Once a DNA sequence is designed, the next step is to physically synthesize it. This involves using chemical processes to assemble the DNA molecule base by base in the laboratory. Modern DNA synthesis machines can rapidly produce long stretches of custom DNA, making it possible to create entire synthetic genomes. These synthetic DNA strands are then inserted into host cells, where they can take over the cell's machinery and direct it to perform new functions. This step marks the transition from digital design to living, functioning biology. After synthesizing the DNA, scientists need to insert it into a living cell. This is typically done using techniques like electroporation, where an electric field makes the cell membrane temporarily permeable, or by using carrier molecules. Once inside, the synthetic DNA can integrate with the cell's own genetic material or function independently, depending on the design. The cell then begins to read and express the new genetic instructions, effectively becoming a synthetic organism with novel capabilities. Once a synthetic organism is created, it undergoes rigorous testing to ensure it behaves as intended. Scientists monitor its growth, gene expression, and overall function. If the organism doesn't perform as expected, researchers can tweak the DNA design and repeat the process. This iterative cycle of design, build, and test is central to synthetic biology, allowing for continuous improvement and refinement of synthetic organisms until the desired outcome is achieved. One fascinating goal in synthetic biology is the creation of minimal cells, organisms with only the essential genes needed for life. By stripping away unnecessary genetic material, scientists can study the fundamental requirements for cellular life and build streamlined organisms for specific tasks. Minimal cells are valuable tools for research and can serve as customizable platforms for producing drugs, chemicals, or other useful products. Beyond minimal cells, synthetic biologists are working to build entirely new genomes from scratch. This involves designing and assembling millions of DNA bases to create organisms with unique properties. For example, scientists have synthesized the genome of Mycoplasma mycades, creating the first cell controlled by a synthetic genome. These achievements demonstrate the power of synthetic biology to not just modify, but invent life. Synthetic organisms can be engineered to perform specific functions that natural organisms cannot. By designing custom genetic circuits, scientists can program cells to sense environmental signals, produce valuable compounds, or even self-destruct under certain conditions. This level of control opens up new possibilities for medicine, industry, and environmental management, making synthetic biology a versatile tool for solving real-world problems. One of the most promising applications of synthetic organisms is in medicine. Engineered bacteria can be programmed to produce life-saving drugs, target cancer cells, or deliver therapies directly to specific tissues. Synthetic biology also enables the development of vaccines and diagnostic tools that are faster, cheaper, and more effective than traditional methods. These advances have the potential to transform healthcare and improve outcomes for millions of people worldwide. Synthetic organisms are being developed to address environmental challenges such as pollution and waste management. Engineered microbes can break down toxic chemicals, clean up oil spills, or capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. These solutions are not only more sustainable but can also be tailored to specific environments, making synthetic biology a powerful tool for protecting our planet. Industry, synthetic organisms are revolutionizing the production of chemicals, fuels, and materials. By engineering microbes to convert renewable resources into valuable products, companies can reduce reliance on fossil fuels and lower their environmental impact. Synthetic biology enables the creation of bio-based plastics, biodegradable materials, and even synthetic flavors and fragrances, opening up new markets and opportunities for sustainable manufacturing. Synthetic biology is also making waves in agriculture. Scientists are engineering plants and microbes to improve crop yields, resist pests, and tolerate harsh conditions. Synthetic organisms can produce natural fertilizers, enhance soil health, or even detect and respond to plant diseases. These innovations promise to make farming more efficient, sustainable, and resilient in the face of global challenges like climate change. Synthetic organisms are being harnessed to produce biofuels and renewable energy sources. Engineered bacteria and algae can convert sunlight, carbon dioxide, and waste materials into fuels like ethanol, biodiesel, and hydrogen. These bio-based energy solutions offer a cleaner, more sustainable alternative to traditional fossil fuels, helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. Food industry is also benefiting from synthetic biology. Scientists are engineering yeast and bacteria to produce food ingredients like proteins, vitamins, and flavors. This technology enables the creation of plant-based meats, dairy alternatives, and fortified foods that are healthier and more sustainable. Synthetic biology is helping to meet the growing demand for nutritious, environmentally friendly food options. The power to create new life comes significant ethical questions. Synthetic biology raises concerns about safety, environmental impact, and the potential for misuse. Scientists, policymakers, and the public must work together to establish guidelines and regulations that ensure responsible development and use of synthetic organisms. Open dialogue and transparency are essential to address these challenges and build public trust in this emerging field. Ensuring the safety of synthetic organisms is a top priority. Researchers use multiple layers of containment, such as physical barriers and genetic safeguards, to prevent accidental release into the environment. Synthetic organisms can also be designed to require specific nutrients or conditions to survive, making it unlikely they could persist outside the lab. These measures help minimize risks and protect both people and ecosystem. Governments and international organizations are developing regulations to oversee synthetic biology research and applications. These rules are designed to ensure safety, prevent misuse, and promote ethical practices. Regulatory frameworks often require risk assessments, public consultation, and ongoing monitoring of synthetic organisms. Effective oversight is crucial for balancing innovation with public and environmental safety. Public perception plays a significant role in the acceptance of synthetic biology. Transparent communication, education, and engagement are key to addressing concerns and building trust. Scientists and organizations are working to inform the public about the benefits and risks of synthetic organisms, encouraging open dialogue and participation in decision-making processes. This collaborative approach helps ensure that synthetic biology advances in a way that reflects societal value. As synthetic biology grows, questions about intellectual property (IP) become increasingly important. Who owns the rights to synthetic organisms or genetic designs? Patents can incentivize innovation but may also limit access to important technologies. Balancing the interests of inventors, companies, and the public is a complex challenge that requires thoughtful policies and international cooperation. Synthetic biology also raises biosecurity concerns, such as the potential for creating harmful organisms or bioweapons. Researchers and authorities are developing strategies to detect and prevent misuse, including screening DNA orders and monitoring research activities. International collaboration and strong oversight are essential to safeguard against biosecurity threats while enabling scientific progress. Automation is transforming synthetic biology by speeding up the design, build, and testing of synthetic organisms. Robotic systems can handle repetitive lab tasks, while artificial intelligence helps optimize genetic designs. This integration of automation and AI accelerates discovery, reduces human error, and enables large-scale projects that were previously impossible. The open source movement is gaining momentum in synthetic biology. By sharing genetic designs, protocols, and data, scientists can collaborate more effectively and accelerate innovation. Open source biology promotes transparency, democratizes access to technology, and fosters a global community of researchers working together to solve complex challenges. As synthetic biology advances, education and training become increasingly important. Universities and organizations are developing specialized programs to teach the skills needed for designing and building synthetic organisms. Hands-on experience in the lab, combined with interdisciplinary coursework, prepares the next generation of scientists and engineers to lead this exciting field. Synthetic biology is a global endeavor, with researchers and organizations collaborating across borders. International partnerships enable the sharing of knowledge, resources, and best practices, accelerating progress and addressing challenges that transcend national boundaries. Working together, the global community can harness the full potential of synthetic biology for the benefit of all. Do-it-yourself biology (DIY) bio movement is empowering citizen scientists to participate in synthetic biology. Community labs and online resources provide access to tools, training, and support for independent research. While DIY bio fosters innovation and education, it also raises questions about safety, oversight, and responsible conduct outside traditional institutions. Wave of startups is driving innovation in synthetic biology, developing new products and applications across healthcare, agriculture, and industry. These companies combine cutting-edge science with entrepreneurial spirit, attracting investment and talent from around the world. Startups play a crucial role in translating research into real-world solutions and bringing synthetic biology to market. Investment in synthetic biology is growing rapidly, with governments, venture capitalists, and corporations funding research and development. This influx of capital supports the creation of new technologies, companies, and jobs, fueling the growth of the synthetic biology ecosystem. Strategic investment is essential for turning scientific breakthroughs into practical applications. Despite its promise, synthetic biology faces significant challenges. Technical hurdles such as designing complex genetic circuits and ensuring stability must be overcome. There are also societal, ethical, and regulatory barriers that can slow progress. Addressing these challenges requires collaboration, innovation, and a commitment to responsible science. The future of synthetic biology is bright, with new discoveries and applications on the horizon. Advances in gene editing, automation, and artificial intelligence will continue to expand what's possible. As the field matures, synthetic organisms may become integral to solving some of humanity's most pressing problems, from disease to climate change. Synthetic cells can be engineered to act as sensors, detecting specific molecules or environmental conditions. These living sensors can be used in healthcare to monitor disease markers, in agriculture to detect soil nutrients, or in industry to ensure product quality. The ability to program cells as biosensors opens up new possibilities for real-time monitoring and control. Synthetic biology is even reaching beyond Earth. Scientists are exploring the use of synthetic organisms to support life on space missions, such as producing food, recycling waste, or generating oxygen. These innovations could be vital for long-term space exploration and colonization, making synthetic biology a key technology for the future of space travel. Artists are collaborating with scientists to explore the creative potential of synthetic biology. By designing living artworks or using engineered organisms as a medium, they are challenging our perceptions of life and technology. This intersection of art and science sparks new conversations about the meaning and possibilities of synthetic life. Synthetic biology is becoming a popular topic in education, inspiring students to learn about genetics, engineering, and design. Educational programs and competitions like IGEM encourage young scientists to tackle real-world problems using synthetic biology. These experiences foster creativity, teamwork, and a passion for discovery. Data science is playing an increasingly important role in synthetic biology. By analyzing large datasets from experiments, scientists can uncover patterns, optimize designs, and predict outcomes. Machine learning algorithms help make sense of complex biological systems, accelerating the pace of discovery and innovation in the field. Sustainability is at the core of many synthetic biology projects. By engineering organisms to produce renewable materials, recycle waste, or reduce pollution, synthetic biology offers solutions that are both innovative and environmentally friendly. These efforts contribute to a more sustainable future for people and the planet. Synthetic biology is paving the way for personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored to an individual's genetic makeup. Engineered cells can be designed to target specific diseases or deliver customized therapies. This approach promises more effective treatments with fewer side effects, transforming the future of healthcare. Synthetic organisms are being developed as diagnostic tools capable of detecting diseases quickly and accurately. Engineered bacteria or cells can sense disease markers and produce a visible signal, enabling rapid, low-cost diagnostics. These innovations are especially valuable in resource-limited settings, improving access to healthcare worldwide. Conservationists are exploring synthetic biology to protect endangered species and restore ecosystems. Engineered microbes can help control invasive species, while synthetic genes may be used to boost the resilience of threatened populations. These approaches offer new tools for biodiversity conservation and ecosystem management. The economic impact of synthetic biology is significant and growing. By creating new industries, jobs, and products, synthetic biology is driving economic growth and competitiveness. Governments and businesses are investing in research and infrastructure to capitalize on the opportunities presented by this transformative field. Synthetic biology is reshaping society in many ways, from healthcare and agriculture to industry and the environment. As synthetic organisms become more integrated into daily life, it's important to consider their social, cultural, and ethical implications. Ongoing dialogue and inclusive decision-making will help ensure that synthetic biology benefits everyone. Legal frameworks are evolving to keep pace with advances in synthetic biology. Laws governing intellectual property, safety, and environmental protection must adapt to address the unique challenges posed by synthetic organisms. Legal experts, scientists, and policymakers are working together to create regulations that support innovation while protecting public interests. Creation of synthetic life raises profound philosophical questions about the nature of life, humanity's role as creators, and the boundaries between natural and artificial. Philosophers and ethicists are engaging with scientists to explore these questions, helping society reflect on the deeper meaning and implications of synthetic biology. As we look to the future, synthetic biology promises to reshape our world in ways we are only beginning to imagine. From curing diseases and feeding the planet to exploring space and redefining life itself, the possibilities are vast. Continued research, collaboration, and responsible stewardship will be key to unlocking the full potential of synthetic biology. Summary: synthetic biology is a rapidly evolving field that enables the creation of synthetic organisms with unprecedented capabilities. By combining biology, engineering, and computer science, researchers are opening new frontiers in medicine, industry, and environmental protection. As we move forward, it's essential to balance innovation with ethical responsibility, ensuring that synthetic biology serves the greater good and addresses the challenges of our time.